I'm Nathan, you're watching Gigslutz TV. Tonight I'm here with Rob from the Alabama 3. Thank you very much for being on.
No worries,
How are you
brother.
doing?
Nice to be here.
So, first of all, everyone's got to know who you are, but just tell us a bit more about the name, the band, sort of where you come from, how you all got together.
Well, on a serendipity level, it's kind of this venue we're playing in tonight was the first venue we played in sort of Brixton, but we very much kind of came together in Brixton, which is proud to say a very multicultural community, and Alabama feel very impressed by the Irish and Jamaican crossovers where you'd have like rebel songs in one room and reggae in the other.
Yeah.
And from that kind of mashup, I remember going around the pubs and all that and thinking this is it's very interesting crossovers going on here. And it was the height of Britpop. So we were putting this crew together going, how do we fuck off people in Britpop?
Fuck off David Orban.
We go, right, we're Alabama. We're from Alabama,
Yeah.
3. Just because we hated the fact that there was cunts in fucking shaking hands with prime ministers,
Yeah.
Union Jack guitars on, thinking they invented rock and roll.
There's not 3 of you that some people might
that's
get
another
confused
thing,
well. Yeah.
Well, I mean, that goes back to my original thing about we just lay down lots of confusion for people. Like they go, imagine a height of Britpop, and then all these musicians are taking themselves very seriously, are taking themselves seriously as the voice of a generation. Where you're going, fuck them stupid Britpop and crap. So, yeah, the 3 pissed people off as well, because there was always 12 of us on stage.
Yeah. How do you guys even go about writing a tune when you've got that many people in there? Do you sort of sit down and work on something yourselves and work in the sort of cut of you and then say, guys, call them up, this is sounding wicked, or?
Well, we're lucky enough to have studios, and we've got a club, you know, so we have our recording process is never defined by kind of that old antiquated thing of, alright boys, we're going in the studio. I mean, most of the stuff we do often starts off with some 17-year-old kid got a beat on his phone that he's done on it, and I go, that's fucking wicked, and I'll start a track with that.
Yeah.
Go, boys, you know what I mean? So, and then, or I might start with a fucking acoustic guitar or something, and, but I think the way music technology works now, you can, if you wig-wise to it, you can develop a song from any starting point. So Alabama 3 have always encouraged a kind of mongrel approach to record. People pass the tracks around and you kind of, you know, and songs which might start as a fucking dubstep, fucking bang, and end up as a country song, you know.
Yeah,
whatever,
yeah.
You know.
As well, because it's kind of reflective of Brixton as well, you know, because there's such a cultural sort of diversity in this area. That's, you know, you can hear all the influences from that in your music.
You know, thank you for that. No, I appreciate that, because I think there's nothing more important. The band should be an honest product of their environment, you know what I mean? And we're, you know, very proud to be in Brixton, you know what I mean? It's a beautiful example of multiculturalism, you know what I mean? It's a fucking musician's paradise down
It's
here.
perfect, isn't it? One of the things that I find quite unusual is the sort of gospel side, because that's not something you hear almost at all in English music anyway. Where did you pick up on the gospel sort of side to it too?
This is fucking true, and it's not lying, but I am the son of a preacher, man. And my mother used to play piano in the chapel, right? And they were Mormons, yeah, so imagine like the Osmonds, but in Merthyr Tydfil Valley. Stop laughing. I'm telling you about my pain, brother. But I used to listen to all this American, it wasn't like Welsh gospel, it was American gospel.
Yeah.
I kind of didn't like it at the time, but then when I found the devil and I got into the blues and all that, it all made sort of sense. So I was very much surrounded as I've grown up in Wales, you know. Wales is very famous for the land of song and all that.
Yeah.
So I was brought up with that kind of gospel church kind of vibe. But I always thought, when we started out as an acid house fucking raves crew, but I thought the same euphoria you get with fucking your hands in the air, listening to a DJ is exactly the same as if you're in a religious fervour, go to a preacher on a fucking
You've
Sunday.
got the soul, so
It's
you've
the
got the
same,
feeling, yeah.
You know, you're the preacher's tipping the same fucking, you know, triggers as the DJs, you know.
Yeah.
So there's that correlation. A lot of it is, I think gospel's a beautiful thing of people together for some twisted thing of whatever religion they do, but it's communal singing, you know.
Don't dig any deeper, darling, 'cause I've been here once before. Love took us 6 feet under, love will take us back to the day.
Your biggest known tune is Woke Up This Morning. It's used on the Sopranos. How was it sort of come about to be the Sopranos track?
Oh, it was quite a beautiful kind of twisted situation that I wrote the song about. You know, I'm really the blues and that thing, but not often women. I wrote a song about basically a woman called Sarah Thornton who ended up changing the law on domestic violence because she'd been married to this policeman for about 7 years who was systematically raping and abusing her and getting away because he was a fucking pig. And then one morning she just fucking went mad and fucking shot him. And then she got sent down for life because the judges and the pigs are all in the same fucking zone.
Yeah.
But with Helena Kennedy and Gareth Pierce and various human rights lawyers, after 7 years I got her out of prison because she'd been so traumatised by it. So I wrote a song about a woman got herself
so
a
the
gun.
first line is, I woke up this morning and got myself a gun. Is that right? Is that
This her going, it's a woman. So I wrote, and then what happened is get this call from my manager at the time, Stuart Green's going, I'll go call for this, there's a small cable channel called HIV or something, or HBO or something like that. So they want that song, whatever it's called. I'll give it $500. Alright, Rob? I was alright, fair enough. Fucking 6 months later, he's like, man, you're all over New York. But David Chase had literally, he was driving down the freeway, and I'm the writer, and it was exactly the right tone he was doing, and he was going to have a different song every fucking episode, and he heard that song come on the radio and goes, that's the one.
Yeah.
And he heard we called Alabama 3, he thought we were from Alabama. So he's looking in Alabama, go, where's these fellas from Alabama?
There's 3
He went
guys
to
there,
the LA best was, he thought we were 3 young black kids from the Bronx. Like, finds out it's a fucking Welshman, the Scotsman in London, pretending to be blues singers, and went for it.
Another one of your tunes is Ain't Going to Goa.
Yeah.
What's I've always thought Goa looks wicked.
Goa now has the largest landfill human excrement waste shit of the whole planet that they can't get rid of because of all the detritus left by fucking stoned fucking hippies listening to crap trance music at a full moon party. So basically Goa is now just a fucking rubbish tip.
Done. And
what the thing with Goa was, and that was a song about, it was an I hated where the warehouse music culture was kidnapped by middle classes, in the sense that warehouse culture is about young kids in industrial states going, are we going to have that fucking warehouse and we're going to put a sound system in there, we're going to get our fucking Doug Dinner brothers to do security, and it was like brutal and cool, and it was going on in Detroit and Chicago, and it's going on in Britain. Fucking 3 years later, twat started going back to fucking Goa, coming back here with tie-dye trousers on, being all hippie shit, playing fucking didgeridoo crap, charging 20 quid and saying it's all about peace and love, man. No, it's fucking not. Acid house music is about revolution, young people taking control of themselves, not just about getting fucking stuck.
Next year you've got sort of big festivals, albums, singles coming out you can talk about.
But we're doing this thing called the Men and Women from Womble, which stands for the World of Militant Beat Liberating Executioners. And it's a celebration of what we talked about before, about the multiculturalism in Brixton, and there's like fucking hundreds of players on there. It's not Alabama 3 exactly, but it's all our friends are from Brixton. So we're finishing that project off. We've also got the label Hostage, going and sign bands like the Vex, and we got a lot of young. I'm a bit scared actually, because there's a lot of young kids have signed to our label that look to me with hope in their eyes.
The pressure's on.
And that the look. So I'm a bit nervous about the new year, the expectations of people who sign to our label and think I'm going to get them in the top 10.
Just want to say a big thank you to Rob from Alabama 3. Thank you for taking the time. Wish you a good gig tonight. Good luck for the future, and hopefully catch you guys again soon.
God bless you, brother.